Hey everyone, this is Mike and welcome back to my guide to closers with gearing up. This time we're going to be talking about Hoffman, which is the newest content that was added to the game. Now I decided to wait a few weeks on making this video because I was trying to get one of the modules to drop. Unfortunately enough, I didn't get one. So let's hop right into it. Hoffman, it's in the same area as we had Wolfgang previously. We have program 1 for Wolfgang, we have program 2 for Hoffman. It's exactly the same. You have normal mode, you have hard mode. Hard mode is different this time in the sense that this has an increased chance to drop modules. There's a 2 out of 2 set for the modules. So technically, if you want to get these are going to replace your 2 out of 2 purification modules. And then your third one either stays a T5 purification module or you get one of the purification hell crafted modules. Because I was lazy, I didn't get that one, and because it's not a very big damage increase anyways. Getting the Hoffman modules is completely random, but you can buy them from the black market if you're really unlucky. Now, depending on what character you play, you may or may not even want to get these modules. I think kind of like the breakpoint is if these modules empower moves that are important to your character. Like for example, mine are Homing Aegis and Hydra Strike, which I guess Hydra Strike doesn't even count as much anymore. So for Luna, I technically could replace these because Homing Aegis doesn't do a lot of damage, and Hydra Strike already has the reduced damage because it's an awakening move. And then the third one, for example, is Starlight Circle, which is this thing, which also doesn't do much damage. So technically for Luna, I would replace these with Hoffman modules. But if we're talking about some other characters who do have really good skills on these things, that are really big in their damage kit, then you would stick to your purification ones. So that's for the modules. These are completely random, but you can buy them on the black market. Other than that, they are also going to drop new bugs, which you can use over here to craft these 2 new Transcendent Stones. These are basically going to be used to transcend your old Wolfgang trinkets to tier 3. So now mine are at tier 1, I guess you could say. You can get them to tier 2 and then you can get them to tier 3. So instead of crafting them and transcending to tier 1, you're now just going to do 2 more transcendences on top of that. Now other than that, this content actually came with a big quality of life change, in my opinion at least. And at least as you could see, I have a lot of reanimators, and before you had to grind out the chapters and such to have a chance at dropping the reanimators. But right now we have training program for Wolfgang and training program for Hoffman. These you can do once a day per account, so you can't just grind these out on characters, so it's like legit only 1 entry per account. But these drop a bunch of reanimators, which is really nice because this makes it so that you basically run these 2 once a day and you're going to get a buttload of reanimators, more than you'll probably need. So that's really nice. It's really good quality of life change. You're not just mindlessly grinding through sectors just to get what you need. You just do these and then you're guaranteed to get some reanimators. I think they drop like 7 to 10 or something per run. I believe it's also dependent on how much drop rate you have. So using those drop rate up pots that you get from your daily elite or something, or that you get from plenty of other stuff as well, could help. I personally don't do it because I don't really care as much, because I have plenty of money in this game, so if I really need extra reanimators, I usually buy them off the black market. But that was basically the only way I got reanimators in the past. Like I legit just looked at how many I needed and I bought them off the black market because I couldn't be asked grinding my ass off in some side sectors to get those reanimators. But now I just have to do these twice, like each of them once a day, and it basically takes care of the need of having to buy reanimators. So I think that's a really nice quality of life change. Hoffman is also a little bit better than Wolfgang in my opinion. It's a lot more fun to play. There's only one section that kind of pisses me off because you need to perfect dodge into some walls, but I uploaded a video of what Hoffman looks like a few weeks ago, I believe. Like I think a week or 2 after it came out. But yeah, that's like the only point, because sometimes you will get the iframes, sometimes like the game lags out and it doesn't give you the iframes, so it's kind of like annoying. especially since I'm playing with a relatively high ping because I'm in Europe and I'm connecting to American servers. But for the most part, like, the fight is a lot more fun. It's just more about situational awareness, I guess, instead of having to deal with annoying mechanics. Like Wolfgang did, like, he had a lot of mechanics that would knock you out of the air, whereas Hoffman doesn't really have as many of those. It's mainly just the grab mechanic that you have to dodge through, and that's it. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this guide. All he does is he's going to drop new trinkets, new transcendent stones to upgrade these trinkets. And then, of course, if your character needs them, you can also get the modules from them. My advice probably would be to wait with buying any modules until you're done with your trinkets. So once you're done with this content, I'd say then go look to maybe go and grab some of those modules if you still need them. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. If you have some questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.